Hello friends, Mark Peotter here. I have a floating tremolo guitar that I just struggle with the return to zero. As I pull down, pull up, it doesn't quite go back to exactly being in tune. So I've been looking into products to kind of momentarily keep the bar steady, and then you can rock it back and forth. And the one I bought is called Mag-Lok. And let's see what you get. Well, you just get one page to describe what it is. You get the one screw. It looks kind of small to me. When I read reviews, one person said, 1 out of 10 people in the reviews said that the screw was a little bit on the small side and didn't do a good job of keeping it, into the wood. Mag-Lok installation guide. Let's do this one. Installation guide. Okay, start with your guitar set up and in tune. Place the Mag-Lok in between springs in cavity. Any slot will work. Then, with the awl, push the bracket snugly towards the claw, taking up all the slack, and tighten the screw down tight. Okay, test the setting by slightly depressing the whammy bar. There should be no free play on the Mag-Lok. Okay, let's see. Back here we've got a little plate that's covering the holes. So I guess I'll have to take that off just to access the holes on the tremolo bar. Okay, take that off. All right, so it says place the Mag-Lok, and it doesn't really say which side is better than the other side. So I'm just going to put it on the side with the heavier gauge strings. All right, and now we're supposed to pull the device toward the claw as far as, and then make a dent here so that you know where the screw will go. Okay. So we go right there. I'm not totally confident about this thing sitting down there. Okay, that feels about right. Let's get this nice and tight. Okay, so this is with no pilot hole, and the wood seems soft enough that I can push into it. Right. Tight, but not so much that I'm going to strip it. It's hard to know if it's perfectly in place or not. I don't trust this thing not to move, so I'm going to go ahead and put this plate back on. All right, so supposedly that's it. Okay. Now the next question comes, does it work? Okay, that's only a couple strings. Let's check the tuning again. Flat, 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 flat. Okay, it didn't go back to zero exactly, but it's pretty close in tune. Let's try where's my zero? Is it there? No, it's there. Okay, so far my reaction is, I don't know. I'm noticing that the return to zero is not as perfect as I had hoped for. I want perfection, I just want it to be perfect. My first attempt was not quite perfect. When I look at the back, I'm noticing that this little, this wire that goes into the hole, there's a tiny bit of gap, there's a tiny bit of play there. And I'm pretty sure what they want is they want this to be absolutely up to the edge. And then secondly, then you have to also move this bracket forward so that the whole thing is snug when it's in resting, tuned position. So it's like I need 3 hands or more to do this. Let's see what I can do. Okay, I got this 24 gauge guitar string, and I stuck it inside the channels of this device. See if I can get a good enough grip to pull on it. Oh, great. Now my screw feels like it's stripped in the wood. It's spinning, but it's not tightening. All right, well, this is not going well at all. So that way I can hold this and pull on this, you know, while I'm turning the screw.
Yeah.
It won't be separated, it'll be together, but you're gonna hold this half so that it goes in that hole, but touches this surface of the hole.
Oh, okay.
That's the mistake that I didn't get last night, was it was kind of creeping this way to the center of the hole. And even that tiny little 1/2 millimeter is enough to ruin the whole thing.
Yeah. It doesn't make contact, it's just open air.
Correct. Something like a pair of tweezers.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can get it down in here like this and hold it. In fact, maybe this is fat enough that it'll just do it for you. But anyway, I think that'll be useful.
Okay.
And then on this, I have to pull this also at the same time, and that's why I need a third hand.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't know. It looked easy on the video. But in real life, it doesn't look as easy. And now I need a fourth hand to hold this screw and the screwdriver at the same time. This feels right. It feels like I'm pulling hard enough to, you know, keep it to one side.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go past my string here, which there it goes. All right, so maybe this will work because your side is touching.
It should be. I got it, both fingers pushing forward too.
My side is completely full. Now I don't want to strip the hole again, so let me just stop right there. And that's it. The point of the whole device is that when you let go of the tremolo bar, it goes exactly back to where you want it to be.
Okay. It's just weird because it's like popping out.
It is popping. I know, and it makes you wonder,
Solder it.
Is that going to affect its operation? Because now when I let go,
it doesn't go back down.
Well, no, and it makes you wonder, is it eventually going to work itself loose and just come right off?
Yeah.
The guitar comes with this.
Is that to put on top of that?
Yeah,
that might help.
But look, there's only 3 slots.
Yeah.
You know, where 3 springs go. And now I have a 4th one. So that's not...
Is it possible to file one? It's a little one?
That's a great question. Because if I could file a channel in here, wow. And roll camera. The next question is, if this even works, will the hole, the channel that I'm making, be the right width for the wire?
Yeah.
All right, we're getting some dust. Let's check it again. Okay, that looks good. That looks about the same depth as the other channels.
Yes, it does.
All right, we got to try it. This looks pretty good. It looks like the Mag-Lok wire is pretty tight inside the hole. Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
Yeah, there's just a little gap on that side.
Right. Okay, so before we did this, it was perfectly in tune. Let's see how it is now. A little sharp. Let me think about that. So if it's a little sharp, that means that we pulled the block this way. Which means that if we did pull the block slightly, then we definitely have contact.
Yeah.
We definitely have strength. Okay, this looks encouraging. Anyway, so part of the Mag-Lok's selling feature is that you can retune your guitar and not throw the other 5 strings out of tune.
Huh.
At least that's the claim.
Yeah.
I don't know if it goes all the way to drop D successfully. I need more volume level. All right, now let's try double bends. So we've got a low E. Yeah, see, the low E does not change pitch when you bend the other string. That is impossible with a floating tremolo. Which is why you want this. I think we have success.
Yeah.
All right, let's try a drop D and see if it actually works. So I got an E, go way down. Let's Let's see if it throws it all out of whack. Gotta retune the other strings, that's normal. Well, wait a minute, it's normal for a floating tremolo. It's not normal for a hardtail. Now, tremolo down is easy, yeah. But I feel like it's returned back to zero, like it's back to being in tune. So I love it. Yeah, right back where you want it, man. All right, so far so good. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome.